Welcome everybody to the playthrough of Elden Ring. I'm Stubbs the Wizard, your host, and this is going to be a little bit of a different episode. It's an episode with a purpose, and it's a serious purpose with real life, about a real life matter, and we're not going to pursue anything really Elden Ring related in it. And I'd like to start out by mentioning something called the Free Time Creators Collective. Now, I'm not plugging them in this video, but I wanted to use that as a reference for introduction. It's the Free Time Creators Collective is a group of creators that do games and gameplay online, and one of them is my friend's Imnotgreat. He's the one that actually introduced me to the Free Time Creators Collective, and we've become, I feel like, pretty good friends. And his wife is also in the collective. Her name's Plum Delicious. It's not her name. That's what she's known as, affectionately called Plum. And the serious matter I wanted to mention and talk about, or I guess get through, is that I found out that Plum lost her mother, and of course Imnotgreat lost his mother-in-law. He called her, objectively the greatest mother-in-law ever, and so this is a video that just really sort of in a serious vein offers up condolences to both of them. And it's a tough time, but so I'm taking the character here, and I'm kind of picking an outfit, kind of his Sunday finest, and I tried to find a I don't know, I guess the most beautiful place, I suppose. And the issue is, I think there's just a bunch of beautiful, the scenery in this game is beautiful, but I found a place over here by the ocean, and I wanted to just mention, I've mentioned this in my videos before, but it's just interesting how the internet works. The 2 years ago, I had no idea that a guy down in Texas, at least I think he lives in Texas, unless he's moved, called Imnotgreat. I didn't even know he existed. I'm out here in Indiana, and it's just interesting, the connection through YouTube, I guess you could say, social media or whatever. You find friends, and they're, you look at, you could say silly usernames like Stubbs the Wizard, Imnotgreat, Plum Delicious, Mindless Meat, Big Baby J, etc. But when you got to be confronted with the fact that behind these usernames is real people, and they're real people that feel emotions, have hopes and dreams, and everything. I think some of the times with social media, people use it as an excuse to treat people in a way that you'd never treat them in real life if you met them face to face. And so this is what this video is kind of about, is trying to treat someone with kindness and respect, even though it's still kind of anonymous, like the internet makes you. But I found this spot by the ocean with the light streaming down, the moonlight, and the ocean. It represents many things, um, and I probably should have um, written this down before trying to speak about it. But basically, you can think about it. It's a great divide, um, which we can't see the other side of, and that you can take that to represent our um, walk through life, that we don't we can't see the other side of it. We don't know what all is going to happen, and you just try to get through it. And the ocean, another thing, it represents many possibilities and take you many places, and that's life too. All the experiences you get. You look at the permanence of the ocean, and it's constant, and it's like memories. And there's a saying that time heals all wounds, and I understand the point of it, but I don't know that I would say it actually heals the wounds. It Because the sense of loss, it'll always be there to an extent. There'll be something that comes up, like something like a pie baking, or some other thing like that brings up a memory. But what time will let you do is it'll let you sort of move out of this like visceral sense of loss that's all encompassing, which it should be, and that's natural. But it lets you move to a place from these tough emotions to sort of a place of sort of distilled, fond memories and happy remembrances and things like that, and that'll become the focus, even though it's a tough time right now. And so we're down here at the edge of the ocean in Limgrave, and it's probably the best I could do, but want to offer condolences to both. Well, I mean, especially to Plumberry, but to both Plumberry and Imnotgreat. That's, I feel the pain of it. I suppose I wouldn't presume to speak for the entire collective, but I can't imagine they wouldn't offer their condolences as well, and probably have. And I'm doing this sort of my own, I don't know, probably the most creative way I could do it, although it's probably a little inept, and really no words are going to change anything, particularly at this point. But I hope that both of you realize with Plum and Imnotgreat that Stubbs the Wizard here, what, he has your back. I'll be there as you need and as much as I can. I mean, I know I can't do much in terms of actual physical things, but I'm always available to talk and so forth. And like I said, words can't make much difference. So, I just thought we'd take a moment here on this condolence video just to observe a moment of silence in honor of Plum's mom. And sort of with that, send our best prayers, fondest regards, and really our heartfelt condolences. So let's take a moment of silence here. Okay, well, I'll end it here, and um, as inartful as this might be, and I know it doesn't compare to the loss, I hope you guys understand the uh, heartfelt condolences I send you at this time. Thank you.